Wait, hold on. Getting ready. We might get to see Joseph Barrett too. I suppose, but we'll see. Danielson! Yeet! Hey Leo, what's up? Hello Steffi Street, hello Kawanja. Okay, Eli's here. And who else is here? Matilda! Yep, that's Matilda. Dinky! I beat you to a punch in that one, Danielson. Okay. Whew. Well, hello everybody. This is Dinky from Dinky Arts, creator of Dinky Tunes. And I thought, why not do a little quarter side / side view modeling stream? Because I kind of felt like doing this because, well, you'll see why in a bit. Let me just go to the Dinky Streams interface, or Dinky Tunes All Access Streams interface, so to speak. Okay. I heard talk about my brother earlier. Yeah, it was Pogo who mentioned that, and he was saying something about a chance for him to be rigged, I think. Stinky Arts. Ah, god dang it, Eli! I just love him so much. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I just felt like doing a stream because I don't want to keep the Dinky Tunes All Access channel being dormant, you know. And that, and sometimes when I do, hold that thought for a minute. Sometimes when I get like a little stressed or worked up, I would tend to do things to make up for it. And there's Roy, a Dinky Tunes character. Say hello to Roy, everybody. Okay. I'm just going to be monitoring the live chat as I work on this stuff. 4 minutes have passed already, so I think I know who to start with. But first, let me show you what I've modeled so far. This is Desmond's quarter view in the Dinky Tunes art style. I know Leo's gonna say, Desmond, my dude. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep, there it is. Desmond, my dude. Yeah, I decided to do as a quarter view because it's just to extend his appearance in Dinky episodes. I think he might appear in S1E10. And we might keep the details about that on the down low. Anyway, I think I know who I can start with. This guy. Mo Williams, quarter side. And yeah, I just think that puppet animation is pretty easy to do because traditional animation really stresses me out. Like, the task of it. Like, the downside of traditional animation is that you have to like draw the same character in animation over and over when it comes to like movements and all that stuff. And even if I could try doing that in Adobe Animate, it would still be stressful to me. So yeah, I just wanted to drop in my 2 cents about that. And the Dinky art style was my best attempt in replicating the casual furry style. And fun fact, it was originally my own private personal art style that only Julio could see. Yeah, that only Julio could see. Until it became, well, Dinky. While still being my art style, because, you know, like, yeah, the Dinky basically features my original art style, like no exact replications, just my own art style. So yeah, let's just cut straight to the chase, I guess. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, all it takes is the head and the torso to actually nail the quarter and side views. Let me just check on the chat real quick. Oh, I see there's a lot in there. Have you seen the stuff in the one group chat, Danny? I already have, and it kind of stressed me out a little bit, but you see. Like, I heard something about, um, I noticed something about Grogu, I think. Yeah, I'm actually familiar with, Grogu. He's one of those, Star Wars characters from the Star Wars franchise. What's Dinky Tunes episode 9 gonna be about? Uh, you'll have to see. Isn't that quantity over quality, technically? I'm not sure, man. Who's gonna be the basis for Joseph's DT look? My guess is Jasper. Hmm. Given that Joseph is technically Jasper's brother, I think that makes sense. I have been invited. I have been an idea. I have a bit of an idea. To any of my OCs who have already had the Dinky Tunes treatment administered to them, type 3821. And maybe leave which size you've yet to have. Okay, Crystal says 3821 for SV, and Tetsuo says 3821 for QS and SV. Tetsuo, Canada! Alright, back to the rigging process. Mouth 4 is used for Matildas. Matilda! I'm sorry, I just can't get enough of that. I'm trying to figure out where Matilda's mouth thing is. Okay, I guess that'll do. Yeah, given how the Hungry Cats crew and Dinky Tunes have a bit of a correlation, I think it might make sense for them to appear in almost every other episode. Almost every other episode. Like, Dinky Tunes Season 1 is 61% complete. 61% complete. Oh, I just got a Discord notification. I think for future reference, Pebble should only hug his parents just to keep y'all safe. I mean, as much as Pebble does love his parents, I'm not sure how this is going to impact the other biggins he loves. I know what Joseph is going to be based off of. I know what you're thinking. I'll give you a hint, guys. It's that dog from the Tom and Jerry movie from 1992. And it's pretty surprising how Tom and Jerry actually spoke in that movie. Like, like it somehow just took my breath away. Let's see. Matilda neck. Where can we find Matilda's neck? Does she have one? Oh, there it is. We'll probably use that because why not? Yeah, and the reason I get the clothes out of the way is that it's easier for me to do the um, quarter size with the torsos. Just so you know. Bam, bam, bada, 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 bow, 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 bada, bam, 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 bam. I'm pretty sure Pebs was safe with me at Crystal. Aside from that loud, thunderous burp you unleashed. Yeah. And that really made Pebble um, fly off in circles and then bump a wall. Luckily he didn't cry, but that somehow made like a comical effect. You don't want people in future thinking you are using Pebble as a sexual prop, even if reality doesn't align with perception. Okay, but still. It's just that Pebble can, like, do whatever he wants to guys and gals that he loves. Like, I understand what you mean, but like, like there are no limitations when it comes to doing things because like Decatoons reflects on cartoon logic. You might not think it has anything to do with it, but I'm just stating facts. So we're not trying to use Pebble as a very questionable prop for certain things like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So let's not get too graphic about things and just stick with the positive side. Because like the last thing I want to do is hear about things that make me uncomfortable. Okay, this is still going to be a very tricky process with the with the furs and all the advanced details and stuff. Okay. Oh, let me just adjust this one too. Okay. And once Mo's quarter side view is done, I'm just going to debate whether or not to do Joseph's rig or do another of the Hungry Cats crew um, quarter side and side view. Yeah, I know I talk very slow because I try and think of the right words. Like my communication skills are not that good. So that's why you might expect some delays when it comes to responding to something. I know it's not a very important thing to talk about, but still. Let me just do this for you guys. Let me check back the live chat and see what's been going on. Where logic gets weird yet funny. Remember that motto. Yep. Crush the enemy with all your might. Yeah. You know, son, I kind of thought this over for a bit. How about, instead of using yourself as basis for my Tiki Tunes look, you use that Breadborn fella as basis? Good idea. I'm probably gonna have to need the Colonel's ref sheet one more time. Unless I can find in one of Leo's gallery. Not gonna lie, I really have got to improve on my communication skills. They're absolutely fucking terrible. Well, not as terrible as my communication skills. But you know what I mean. And the reason why I'm so slow on this process is because I'm always on Discord, seeing what's going on here. I've read what Eli was saying about the bird stuff. I mean, kind of funny because Pebble doesn't seem to often fiddle around with the other guys and gals outside of his, he may say, Daddy Rat and Mommy Roo. I mean, well, sometimes he hangs out with guys, gals that are not related to him. He's hung out with me, Carrie, Matilda, Snowbell, and a little bit of Muddleford, and so on and so forth. So I can understand why he should just do some cuddly stuff with his parents, like Roy as the father and Kelly as the mother. Like, it's funny because Pebble was actually adopted by Roy and Kelly. Kelly was the one who adopted Pebble with the help of Roy. Because you know, Pebble doesn't like being alone. And sometimes there are times where Pebble doesn't just want to do all the cuddling with his daddy and mommy. He just wants to try out things that he's never done before. Even if it sounds too questionable in somebody's point of view. Okay, I'm almost done with this one. Okay, almost done with this. Almost done. Eli's still typing for some reason. Future reference. Okay. And the quarter-side is done. Or is it? Because I always like to flip horizontally to see if I can get the details to look a little bit natural. Okay, yeah, it is done. Okay. Well, we got the boys done of the Hungry Cats crew, so let's do a little overview. Okay, Mo, quarter-side. Okay. God dang it, unable to save. Okay, hold on. Pebble is not a real character with preferences, but a character written that could be written to avoid hugging other plump characters. If you want to avoid uncomfortable situations, you need to have a nuance to avoid certain things. I mean, I could try, but still. You guys come from a background where some guy legitimately falsely set you guys up and caused you to come off to everyone as, not going to say the name of that word. They've already linked your obvious to that in the past before, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. When people see this, they won't understand all the nuances behind it. They see yeah, not really into all this gassy stuff. By presence rather than a purpose. Well, damn. So you're telling me that only Roy and Kelly are the only characters that Pebble can play with, but not the rest? Kind of a shame if so. But, you know. I'm considering on getting a DT look for my birthday. I would try, but I'd rather save it for S2012. Because doing things for a character's birthday is too stressful for me. And I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that. Anyway. Here are the boys so far. We got Mo, Desmond, and where is it? Bucky. Yep. It just has to get easier and easier. If I could do this consistently. Anyway. Now I know this is going to be like a QSSV modeling stream. Let me see if I can try rigging Joseph. So we use this guy's base, Jasper, and we'll rename it to, actually no, duplicate the object and name it to Joseph Barrett, like so. And let me gather the reference for Joseph and see what can be done. Let me search up DKToons character concepts. There it is. Okay. Let's copy the image and paste it onto here. So we got the boys now. Mm-hmm. Some lens just screw up the looks of the desired colors. Okay. Joseph head. Joseph muzzle. And yes, Joseph will be having the same mouth shape as Jasper because they're both brothers, if not twins. Okay. Wait, hold on. Pugsy is so underrated? NGL? Yeah, I can see what you mean. Oh my god. Joseph is gonna wear the same outfit as like Pugsy does. Me guess so. But sometimes it would make me think that it would look too much like Pugsy. The other side would think otherwise. So it's kind of like reviving Pugsy, but actually modeling Joseph after Pugsy. Now let's design the hat for him. And I'm probably going to have to convert it to symbol because just rigging the stuff in drawing objects is really tricky to do. Basically with the nodes and stuff. Dang. Okay. Joseph hat. Joseph hat. Joseph hat. Okay. We're gonna make him look like this. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There we go. Now let's squeeze the bottom area. And actually, let's make the eyebrows a little thicker so that way the design will look a little interesting. And let's make the eyes have a little eyelid to display. Jasper, no. Joseph, I1. Joseph. Alright, now let's go ahead and draw Joseph Sears. Do you still remember? Do you still remember what Pugsy wears? I think I do, because I've seen Pugsy before. And I think it was like 2019 when I first saw him. Backstories are there for a reason. Leo with his casual 04A8 underscore 0000. Let me try finding Pugsy's actual character design. Oh, somebody's about to play VR chat. I went off VR chat recently, and the vibes of this place I just went to, it was very, very interesting, to say the least. I don't think we'll need a fur chest for Joseph, so I'm just going to stick with something that I always put my mind to. Let me do some adjusting here. Okay, like that, and like that. Actually, let's make the nose like that, actually. Hold on. Oh. His ears don't have detail, so. Okay, what should I start with first? The scarf or the outfit? Actually, I don't need to question what I should do first, because this is basically my own franchise, my own brand. I could do whatever the heck I want with it, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Jasper, no, Joseph scarf. I think it should be good. Let's add the little knots. Okay, this guy's looking pretty good. Oh yes, I forgot to add a beard. Like the same beard I have. Or in this case, Dinky has Joseph Beard. Okay, now let's add a little shirt for him. Or actually, no. No. to adjust those sides there. I always get those things mixed up. I love where this is going so far. That's good. Okay, the rest should be pretty easy. Okay, so Pugsy only wears a scarf, a vest, and a shirt. Okay, now for the final touch-ups. Alright. Let's see how Joseph looks with his brother. Awesome. But you know, actually, I think Joseph could be a little taller than that, so. There we go. I love it. Joseph looks amazing. Yep. Daniel-san. Could this be the Colonel's first time soothing the tender-hearted titan of a big daddy lion? I suppose so. Barrett Brothers. That's a very good alliteration. Barrett Brothers. Yo, let me visualize this for you guys. Drop shadow. Drop shadow. I don't know about you, but I think the Barretts could be good friends with the Topitas. Ryushi and Tetsuyuki, I believe. Oh wait, the boys don't even have their own channels. Yet. But, Topitas, hold on. Do Ryushi and Tetsuki have the surname Topita? Oh my god, this is good. 24 days. 5 viewers watching. Who's next, by the way? Well, it did say this was gonna be a QSSV stream, so we'll have to see. I think I'd rather have Shiromi set up before the brothers. Okay. And once the stream is over, expect the assets to be updated shortly after. Okay. Now to start off with the females of the Hungry Cats crew. Weird logic should never be questioned. And this is because this is the mouth shape used for Snowbell particularly. Let's find the quarter side. Let's see. This must be the right one. Nope. How about this one? Okay, I guess I'll do. Let's get rid of those lines because we don't need those. This will do for now. I know Bucky would want you to do Serena too. Yeah, but maybe in the next stream because um, the streams are going on for an hour and I just want to save time. And once all the Hungry Cat's crew characters' quarter sides views are done, they could potentially be used for like a potential um, Hungry Cat's crew introductory make, like the one from 2023 when the Hungry Cat's crew were evolving, like in the early stages of development. Like this was during a time where I returned to For Affinity under a different name, and the profile is just designed for characters that are part of the Hungry Cats crew. We should definitely see Serena's quarter flip decks. Yeah, but like I said, in the next stream. Because I'm already getting a little worn out here. Okay, let's use Matilda's neck. This saving for auto recovery halts me. doing something cool. Can we like use a different set? This is already starting to get tiring to do female parts like that. This should be a perfect basis. Why not? Helena's belly button is surprisingly small, but I guess it could be polished sometimes. Okay, who's new? I love how Helena's gonna look. Yep, I can say the same. And yes, there are plans for me to get my quarter view. Yeah. Okay, Hikari says, I'm still wondering who will be used as a basis for my Tinkatunes look. We'll see. Greetings, by the way. Greetings to you too. Okay. And this one's a drawing object, so we should be easy to do this. Okay, yeah. Why the hell not? I like a hopefully the shapes are consistent with each other. Alright. Head and torso are done. Now let's do the final touches of this thing. This is going to be great. Alright. Now let's flip horizontally and see if it looks right from here. User warning, okay. And Helena's done. Well, her corticite's done. And you know what I could do with both of their corticites? For a temporary purpose. Yep. It's like a little draft here. Oh wait. If I could just pull his ear to the right to make it look pretty natural. Actually, let me make some changes on Helena's mouth. Helena could definitely serve as the pool toy in Mo's interest. Alright, here's what we got so far for the corticides of the Hungry Cats crew. Buck. Okay. The last two to get corticides are Arya and Serena. So that should be it. Well, for the stream actually, because I got other things to do actually, so yeah. Well, thank you all for tuning into the stream. It's been a ride making some characters and doing some corticides for each and every character. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed it, then please leave a like and subscribe to Dinky Tunes, Dinky Extras, Dinky Shorts, and this channel. So you get, and turn on the bell for notifications so you'll be notified whenever there is something new from Dinky Tunes. And yeah. Until next time, this is Dinky from Dinky Arts, creator of Dinky Tunes. Over and out. See ya.